Breaking: Yu Long and Yang Maimai welcome their first child, fans in total shock as they reveal their miracle baby. July 2, 2025, Shanghai, China. In a moment that has shaken the entertainment world to its core and melted millions of hearts around the globe, superstar actor Yu Long and his beloved wife, the elegant and ever-radiant Yang Maimai, have just confirmed the birth of their first child, a healthy, beautiful baby girl. The couple, who had kept their pregnancy journey private and sacred, dropped the heart-shattering news early this morning with a single post that broke the internet and flooded social media with shock, love, and tears. After months of quiet whispers, disappearing from the red carpet, and mysterious social media absences, the truth is finally out. She's here. Our miracle. Our daughter. Why and why? And just like that, the fairy tale they've been quietly living in the shadows is now the world's most beautiful reality. Love letter: a whispered miracle revealed. Fans had long suspected that Yang Maimai might be pregnant. Over the past several months, she had been seen in long coats, oversized scarves, and flowing dresses, often photographed entering wellness centers or avoiding public events. Yet no official announcement ever came. Until now. At exactly 7:07 a.m., Yang Maimai posted a soft, glowy black and white photo of a newborn's tiny foot resting gently in Yu Long's large hand. In the background, blurred but unmistakable, was a hospital bed, a small flower bouquet, and a handwritten tag that read, "For the one we've waited our whole lives for." In less than 1 hour, the image hit 35 million views. Hospital: the birth that left everyone in tears. Sources close to the couple confirmed that Yang Maimai gave birth late last night in a private luxury maternity suite in Shanghai. The entire room was reportedly transformed into a peaceful sanctuary. Filled with cherry blossoms, warm lighting, traditional Chinese lullabies, and a small altar with family heirlooms and red silk ribbons tied for protection. Yu Long reportedly never let go of her hand for the entire 18-hour labor. "He was crying more than she was," said a nurse on duty. "He kept saying, 'You're doing amazing. You're almost there. I love you. I'm right here.'" And when the baby finally arrived, at 11:43 p.m., Yu Long was the first to hold her. He sobbed uncontrollably. Not the quiet, camera-ready kind of sobbing, but the kind that makes everyone else in the room cry too. He kissed her tiny head. Then he turned to Maimai and said, "You've given me the world." Ribbon: the baby girl, a blessing wrapped in love. Though the couple hasn't revealed her name yet, insiders say that the name is poetic, symbolic, and deeply personal, chosen during a quiet weekend retreat in the mountains during Maimai's second trimester. Some believe her name contains the characters for moonlight and peace, while others speculate that it includes the word hope, a reference to Yu Long's difficult childhood and his lifelong desire to build the peaceful family he never had. Regardless of the name, what's certain is this: she was born into a love story written in silence, patience, and soul-deep devotion. Face screaming in fear, fans in shock: "I'm crying. I wasn't ready for this." The internet didn't just react, it exploded. On Weibo, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, hashtags immediately began trending. #Yu Long and My Baby. #Yu Long is a dad. #Baby Moonlight. #Our Little Star. #Yang Maimai gives birth. Fan reactions came flooding in. "This feels like the most romantic plot twist in history. I literally dropped my phone. I'm sobbing. They were building a whole life in secret. I love them even more now." Speech balloon: celebrity friends celebrate the miracle. Zhao Luzi: "Welcome to the world, little one growing heart, you've already won the jackpot with your parents." Dylan Wang: "Yu Long, I've never been prouder. Your life just got so much more beautiful." Shen Yu: "I knew something was glowing in her. Turns out, it was life." Tan Songyun: "I just cried in my makeup chair. This is everything." Even veteran stars like Li Bingbing, Zhong Zi, and Andy Lau reposted the birth announcement, calling it a new chapter in Chinese film royalty. Heart with ribbon: the gift that left Maimai speechless. According to a close friend, after the birth, Yu Long presented Yang Maimai with a tear-inducing baby push gift, a small velvet box containing a custom diamond pendant, shaped like a crescent moon holding a tiny star. Inside the pendant, engraved in fine calligraphy, were the words, My life began when hers did. But that wasn't all. He also gifted her a handwritten book titled For Every Step You Took for Her, a collection of letters, sonograms, belly photos, and poetic entries he wrote throughout her pregnancy. I know she'll forget some of the kicks, the cravings, the swollen feet. But I won't. I'll remember it all for her. House with Flower. What's next for the new family? Yu Long and Yang Mai have already moved into a private family estate in the quiet hills of Suzhou. The home is designed with a nursery that opens up to a garden filled with pink peonies and willow trees. The couple plans to take a full 6-month break from public life to focus on bonding with their newborn. No staff. No press. No paparazzi. Just the three of them, wrapped in silence, music, lullabies, and a love story that finally has a new heartbeat. We didn't want to share this moment with the world right away, Yang Mai wrote in a private message to fans. We wanted to feel it fully. Now we want to thank you for waiting, for loving us from afar, and for celebrating this miracle with us. Shooting star. The fairy tale lives on. In a time when so much of love is loud and temporary, Yu Long and Yang Mai remind us that real love grows quietly, deeply, and sometimes, in secret. And when it finally reveals itself, it brings life. It brings healing. It brings a daughter who was loved long before she ever opened her eyes.